What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? NYKia31 here, Madden 21 EA Access Online Regs. Your Arizona Cardinals taking on the Oakland Raiders. This is our first look at the Oakland Raiders. Oakland Raiders. I'm going to do that a million times this year. Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders. Okay. We said it 3 times. It's now etched in our brain. So Arizona Cardinals, first go around with the run and shoot playbook. Didn't lab it at all, so we're just going in, just cold, and just seeing what we can do, what is what. And on defense, I'm using Arizona's stock defensive playbooks. I do not like the defensive playbooks. I haven't found a single one that I said, hey, I like that one a lot yet, but whatever. But anyway, I might as well let the cat out of the bag and reveal that I have the Arizona Cardinals in one of the online leagues that I'm in. And they're a sneaky good Regs team, let me tell you. They got some stuff going on, and I'm really looking forward to developing guys like Isaiah Simmons and Kyler Murray. They got some stuff, as Chandler Jones just pistol whips Trent Brown there. It's not Madden 20 Edge Threat Elite, but as you just saw, he just ripped through a right tackle with a star underneath him. So, you know, he did his job there. So we are on offense. The run and shoot playbook, it's unchanged. There's no changes, and that kind of annoys me. Spread playbook got updated last year. Arizona's playbooks got some nice updates this year as we start out with a little bit of inside zone action. Run and shoot playbook is exactly the same. And I'm like, either update the thing or take it out of the game. One of the two. Please. It is at least runnable this year. As you see, he's going to start out man blitzing me, and I'm just getting the ball out and laughing at him as he does it. So he's going to stop doing that. He starts out playing a lot of man coverage, and I got DeAndre Hopkins, and he does not have a corner with a big X underneath him. So good luck covering him in man-to-man coverage with Prince Amukamara. Gonna dial up Tripp's choice here. Still gotta sub out the damn tight end. And look at all that space for Andy Isabella's. That's Christian Kirk, actually. Christian Kirk's square in option route. And then we're gonna pop a little zone read. We get the keep read, good blocking, and we just march right on in. So we just stormed right down the field on that one. So that's a good start. But yeah, please update the playbook. Give me some more read RPOs, please. At least it functions due to the mechanics of the game, being it more friendly to use. So that's a positive. But come on. So anyway, back on defense we go. Here comes Chandler Jones again. Wow. Just running through Trent Brown over there. He throws up a duck. We get the INT. Just storm right on in, and look at that nice wobbling throw right to my safety. So we're right back on the field. So you see here I'm doing the subs I need to do in order to get the tight end out and get my receivers in there. The unfortunate thing about it is that it puts Larry Fitzgerald outside in those formations, which I don't really want him out there. I want him inside. Can't really stretch the field from the outside. He's just basically a spec catch guy from that spot. That really frustrates me. It kind of screws up. It only happens in this formation and one other one, but it's just irritating. Come on. Do a little zone read again. We get a keep read again, and he's out. And in the open field, you're in the open field, my friends. He is gone, and he scores. So plenty of chunk plays already. As you see him just run away from everybody. So you can't beat being up 14-0 in a game that is offensive friendly. Gotta feel good about that. He's gonna try to start to run the ball here. And he's gonna slip through or sneak through a slip screen here. And slip screen is runnable. We've gone years without having to acknowledge its existence. And you can still read it, but it's worth popping in there, I think, once a half or so. It's actually usable. and you're not used to having to be aware of it, so you can sneak that by some people. Now he tries to force a corner in there. We're right on it. So far, so good. He's not really reading the defense very well at all. Gonna play some press quarters. Gonna have the corners manned up here on 3rd and 5. Makes a really bad read there. I was actually anticipating the back going towards me, so I was a little bit out of position, and he forced it there anyway. So 4th and 5. And I am going to be in... Oh, and by the way, I'm going to start doing my coverage series this weekend as well. I'm going to press up Patrick Peterson there, but he's able to get the curl route to him. So Pat Pete let me down there, which is unfortunate. So he's still on the march. And here comes Chandler Jones again. Chandler Jones is just giving Trent Brown that work. He is just killing him. I know what's on his mind here. I'm anticipating him trying to do that deep fork play, which is a tough play for quarters for that safety. But I audible to buzz match, and that's the benefit of being consistent in the coverage shell that I show. I can play palms, quarters, C6, C9, and buzz match from the same pre-snap look, and cover 2 sync and cover 2 show 4 when I want to play Tampa 2. So I'm going to try out slot fade here. Fitz is not going to run by anybody, but he's got a high catch in traffic and high spec catch. So if I get one-on-one, I'm going to give him a shot at it. And this is where 2-man animations are bad. I get the I'm going to turn your receiver into a defensive back animation, and if we get INT'd, that was a predetermined affair. Nothing I can do about that at all. So the half ends. We get the ball back though, so we run a little bit of HB base action. He's still trying to play a fair chunk of man coverage. So we're going to go to the deep corner route to the outside receiver. We're going to be looking at D-Hop. Kirk is covered pretty nicely, but Hop is Hop. And we get the completion there, so he's working over that man coverage very well. D-Hop is tough to handle. Going to audible to a 2x2. When I see his safety is creeping up here, I'm looking for that post route, and that route has just run so much faster than last year. That route took forever to run in Madden 20. We get it there. Going to try out 60 slide. Coverage drops off, so we're going to hit Isabella here on the outlet. He bounces off a couple of people and gets him yard after the catch. A nice job by him. Streak option. And we get a press break outside with Hop, and he's just destroying Prince of Mukamara. He's just killing him. Killing him. This game's over. 21-0. There's not going to be any hope for him here. He's going to try to run the ball. It's don't want to give up any big plays, obviously. I actually try, what do I try here? I try to send 5. His pass pro holes. Chandler Jones did not get through that time, and they picked up the extra rusher. Raiders got 2 stars on their offensive line, so you expect them to be good. So he's got a good drive going on. He seems to have settled in a little bit. And he's going to have Ruggs with a step on Pat Pete, but this stupid animation's still in the game, where he reaches over and swats it somehow. Need to get rid of that. Sneaks in the slip screen. I tried to bring a blitz again, but I got stuck on my defensive lineman. And again, stick that in once or twice a half. See how your opponent recognizes it. And this formation still creates man coverage alignment issues, as I have to go across the formation in order to cover a back out of the backfield, which is just lunacy. But anyway, he's knocking on the door. I'm in some single high. He does a good job here. Runs a post route behind that over. My safety actually reacted to the initial over route, and he threw the post route behind it. Good job. I can't be mad at that. So he's on the board. Give him a round of applause. And this is just me just being sloppy. That was just dumb. I know better than that. So he gets the ball right back, and Pat Pete gets beat there. So a rough couple of plays for Patrick Peterson, as Ruggs beats his press and scores. And speaking of beating press, there's DeAndre Hopkins again, giving Amukamara that work. Little pistol dive, really nice blocking here, really nice, almost pop out of there. So we're moving the ball pretty well yet again. Audible out of, I wanted to try that shotgun counter, audible out of it. Gonna run this flood play, man coverage, drag, catch the ball in stride with Mr. Kirk, who kind of stumbled a little bit, but the rack animation held. And here I'm trying to see if 60 go still sucks. I won't be a jerk and snap the ball. I change X to a whip because I thought it was going to be a man coverage, but he is not. And Isabella runs the post route across the field on the option route. I didn't anticipate that. It looked like it could have been a touchdown. Interesting. I'll have to rep that a little bit and see if that's consistent. But that opens up some possibilities. So anyway, have to settle for the field goal. Let's see if we can get a stop here and just end this bad boy. He makes a bad read. He threw that way too late. He tried to run levels, and he had the trailing receiver open much sooner, but he was too late. And pro tip, if you see a user stop his feet, throw the ball. Throw the ball, because he's not going to be able to recover. Ran the post route there behind his user. Once he stopped his feet and then tried to break outside, he was dead. And that can never, ever change this year. If you're going to be wrong with a user, it's best to be wrong staying in motion. But if you stop, and try to start again, you're cooked. And that's the way it should be. If you're playing coverage and you stop your feet in coverage, you're beat. Period. End of discussion. So we get the INT there with Isaiah Simmons. And that'll seal it. We're just going to run one more play here, a little 0-1 trap. Run the clock out and get out of here. So that was literally my first foray into the run and shoot. Going to go into the lab some stuff up, and see what we can cook up, seeing how you can actually run the dang offense this year. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be getting to work on the coverage series very soon, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.